Well, this is interesting. I appear to have lost my real video camera. So I have to use this really old one. So welcome to 2005, and I think it's 3.2 megapixels. It's really high tech. Anyhow, let's get out of the sun. Wow, it's bright out. Okay, so I don't have a lot of time. It's Thursday morning. I'm Thursdays now, and I'm discombobulated. I don't know what it is about Thursdays. And I'm sorry about the shaky camera, too. This really sucks. My tripod, my camera, where the hell? Okay, so anyway, welcome to Gender Queer Chat, Thursdays with Joe. And happy Pride. It's Pride Week. And I didn't even know, because I haven't celebrated Pride in years and years and years. And part of that is probably just because I don't like the sun, and I don't like crowds. And honestly, that's the long and short of it. I used to live in downtown Toronto, in the gay ghetto, and when Pride came through town, and it was like, it was crazy party. I just vividly remember the early 90s was this sound. It was do, 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 do. It was that techno dance music of the era. And getting sunburned and getting really drunk and sick. So it wasn't exactly fun. It was fun, but it was fun for a 22-year-old, not for a 38-year-old. So I haven't done it in, oh yeah, and then what happened was in the late 90s, when I moved back to Hamilton, the girl who organized Hamilton Pride, let me backtrack. Hamilton Pride used to be a very small affair, like a very small affair, and it was held at, on a piece of property called, I think, the Workers' Arts and Heritage Center in the backyard. It was tiny, and my sister's a musician, and she had a 6-channel sound mixer, and she did sound for Pride a couple years in a row, which involved, you know, plugging in a guy and his guitar, basically, or you know, maybe a 3-piece band or something. So the following year, I forget what year, maybe 98, 99, I can't remember, Lila asked Anne if she would do sound at the new Pride, which was going to be at a much bigger park. It was going to be a much bigger affair. And unfortunately, there was one band that was, I think, 6 pieces or 7 pieces. They needed more than just 6 channels. So some guy had donated this ginormous sound mixer. And my sister didn't know how to use it, but she agreed to do it. And then when Pride, and then somehow I got roped into being stage manager that day, and I didn't even know what that meant. And I remember I had to or get the act on the stage in a timely fashion over the course of the hot, stinking hot summer day, with very few breaks, and it was really a lot of work. And I remember the sound fucked up, and it crashed at one point in the middle of it. My sister was mortified, but she didn't know how to use this, no one trained her on it, and yeah, it was a really stressful experience. So we've not been back to Pride since, at least Hamilton Pride. And Toronto Pride is crazy. It's like 1 million people, and you got to really be in the mood for a party to go, and I'm not a partier. By the way, this year, Toronto has a new mayor. He's a real jackass. He's beyond jackass. He's like an uneducated thug of a loser. His name is Rob Ford, and Toronto Pride is a big deal. It's a very big deal. It's like, I think, one of the, next to San Francisco, I think it might be the largest Pride in North America or in the world. And every year, every mayor has always gone and ridden on the float and participated. And Rob Ford said flat out he didn't know if he was going to go, but you knew he wasn't going to go. And this year he just announced he's not going because it falls on Canada Day weekend. He says, oh, I always spend Canada Day at the cottage up north with my family. And that's a tradition, and I'm not breaking it. So it's kind of a bit of a stink this year because I don't think he's overtly homophobic, but it's obvious he's homophobic. And they also pulled funding, I think, from Toronto Pride this year. I should probably maybe think about going to Niagara Pride. I'm very busy this weekend. I have, this is my last weekend before I leave. Next weekend, so on the 30th of June, I'm leaving for 3 weeks to go out west to BC and Portland, Oregon, and I both get to see Chris. Hey, Chris. I'm going to go on this crazy-ass road trip for 3 weeks, so I may or may not be around. I'm going to try and make videos, but we have I think we have a substitute pool. If not, maybe I'm breaking the news here. Maybe this is the... we're going to have a lot of subs that are available on a kind of a rotating basis. So maybe you'll see some substitutes in the weeks to come. But I'm going to try and get videos up from the road. If not, I'll probably put tons of videos on my personal channel because I'm kind of a hippie that way. I like road trip videos. Anyway, happy Pride. Sorry this is short and sweet. I have to rush to go to work. It's Thursday morning and I'm wet hair and the whole shebang, discombobulated. And I'm on this crappy video camera, and I think it might even be in black and white. Anyway, have a great day, great Pride. Super fabulous sunny day. Bye-bye.